Hello, I'm Dr. Rod Rock. I'm here to share some ideas with you on education, teaching and learning, school systems, and leadership. So, oftentimes in schools, there's a difference between what we say we believe and what we actually do. A difference between what we say we value and our expectations, our assessment practices, the opportunities we give to children. A difference or a gap between what we say we value about teachers and what we expect of teachers, how we trust teachers, how we treat teachers. And I think it's really important for our schools to have coherence between what they say they believe and what they actually do. I think there should be a really consistent link between a school's vision and when you walk around a school or a school district, what you see, what you hear in the classrooms and on the buses, in the hallways and the arenas, on the playing field, in the kitchens, in the custodial rooms. There should be a consistency. And often the gap happens in the messaging. We say one thing and we do something else. So here are a couple of people who I think are really excellent at messaging. One is Melanie Korach, who is a teacher in Whitby, Ontario. And Melanie has what she calls the Starfish Club, and she writes regularly on Twitter about her ideas or inspirational ideas. She's also an author. So in all of her messaging, Melanie says to her students, I see you, I hear you, you matter. Over and over and over again. And the way she treats them, the way she talks to them, the way she envisions them, the way she thinks about them. I see you, I hear you, you matter. Think about the difference that makes in a child's life when their teacher continuously communicates that, or in a parent's life with their child. When you communicate that continuously. Think about the culture that creates in your classroom. Father Richard Rohr, another example, he has this idea of behold, and he writes about it in his book, Just This, which I've previously discussed. He talks about contemplation and meditation and really quieting your mind. And he encourages people to just go into the woods and just sit and be quiet with something like a tree or an insect or a bird and just look at it, its presence, its beauty, and not let these messages, these ideas, these definitions, these biases come into our mind and tell us about that bird or that creature, that insect, that tree, but just look at it and just appreciate it. Imagine if we did that with our children every day in our schools. I see you, I hear you, you matter. If we did that with our teachers, if that was what we were about, the power of these ideas. Thank you for tuning in.